So what leagues are these guys here? I know AngelOfSin is a Masters, and he's a fairly high Masters. But what is Pip-Boy here? He hasn't played in a while, has he?
I don't think so.
I think he's still at least Diamond Masters. I'm not sure. Don't quote
he's
me
probably
on it, but
he was high Masters, wasn't he?
last time I looked on SC2 ranks, he was Masters. So.
All right, 1 second. We have to do an introduction for each match. So let me take this one. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is XenokillaOfTaw. I am here with the Ghosts of Tarsonis Persistent World metagame. Our first match is between AngelOfSin and ImmortaLisk on GSL Dual Site. My casters with me this evening are Swargila and
Hello.
Lonely Zealot.
Hi, guys.
Hello. So I see that
Hey.
Swargila, aka Rendito Bendito, is going to be slowing us down tonight because he can't load in anything.
That's quite possible. I might just drop out from you guys and maybe not cast if this is going to be that annoying all the time.
Actually, it looks like we're finally loaded.
She's getting there. But so dual site here. I'm going to talk a little bit about this in a PvZ especially because I'm a Protoss player. Dual site tends to be extremely Zerg biased with a lot of open areas, especially a fairly exposed natural, and then leading to an extremely exposed third. So basically, Zerg's game plan for this map should usually be to deny that third all day. And there's not a whole lot of Protoss can do. Though Muta harassment, or not Muta, Phoenix harassment, can be, like air harassment, can be fairly good on this map, leading to, because you can warp right into that main if you put a pylon on that low ground. So that's the thing that I would be watching for here.
Alright, so why don't you announce us the names real quick, Swargila.
Well, we have, let's see, ImmortaLisk over here, also known as Pip-Boy. He's at about the 2 o'clock position.
In blue.
In blue. And then in red, we have AngelOfSin here at, what, 8 o'clock position?
6:45-ish. Actually, no, that's probably closer to 7:45, 8.
I think the time it's not that important, but...
Splitting hairs here.
So the first thing I can note here is ImmortaLisk's pylon, like immediately. Like it's at the natural, it's at the main ramp here. So you can tell already that he's going to be a little bit of a one-base play for at least a couple minutes. He's not forge fast expanding. Is basically what you can tell from that already.
Right on.
So nothing too special is going on out of the ordinary so far, but.
You are moving that mini map like nobody's business.
Oh, are we watching? Or are we on my camera?
I'm watching you, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to watch you.
Take it slow, buddy.
You're in the lead, my friend.
Yeah.
There, and I just remembered to swap the overlays.
Now we can see me. Can you guys see me lagging on my screen?
No. I'm actually taking over now.
Oh, okay, good.
So we can see we've got some good scouting over here from ImmortaLisk. He's right behind the base. Sees that there was a 14 pool, so he knows he's going to have to make sure he gets his defenses up quickly. One of the nice things from AngelOfSin is that he's got his overlords spreading out over the map, which is something you definitely want to do as a Zerg player.
Now the 14 pool was followed by a 15 gas, I believe, so he is going for an opening of speedlings right away. And Pip-Boy does see this, so he should be just fine with that wall off at his main. But the interesting thing to note here is to see what time Pip-Boy will get his second gas, because that will always determine what a Protoss is going to do.
So you think he's going to go for a tech-heavy build? Huh.
Oh, you see his cybernetics core, I think, is a space too low. That's not going to be a clean wall off at all.
Oh, really? Yeah, it looks like he's got 2 slots open there.
This could be potentially game-changing, actually, especially if AngelOfSin sees that and can get his speedlings right by that guy. So I think this is a really dangerous idea, or to leave Pip-Boy, leave that front door like that.
Is that even 2 zealots wide, or is that 3?
That's looks like 3, man. 2 if you place them really well. But
yeah, 1 or 2.
If I had seen that, I would have canceled that cybernetics core and replaced it. You don't need warp gate that fast if you're doing something like this, because he's probably going to open up air or DTs.
Right.
Because you'll almost never see Robo expand.
Yeah, we can see one lane coming across the map. It looks like he's just going to park himself at the Zelnaga Tower. And we can see our second expansion has come down for AngelOfSin. Or, I'm sorry, first expansion. Natural expansion. Derp.
So that probe is definitely going to go down, which actually really does hurt Protoss in this kind of position, because now AngelOfSin can just park a Zergling right outside the base here and see every time AngelOfSin puts that. Oh, he did the wall up with the pylon.
Yeah,
so
I don't like that.
Yeah, that was a good fix.
It's a fix, but the pylon only has 400 health as opposed to 1100 with the cyber core.
It's so weak.
And now
I'm thinking that he did that on purpose now.
Really? Because he's 3-gating. We can see that. Do you think he's going to 4-gate or just 3-gate?
He's just going to 3-gate most likely. Because of the second gas, you'll almost never 4-gate with both gases.
Yeah, he actually doesn't have the second gas fully saturated. He only has one probe in there working.
I wonder if he actually knows that at all.
It would be interesting.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Okay, Lonely Zealot is lagging on us just a little bit. But yeah, now he's got 3 people in there.
There we go, seems better.
So it's a good catch. So as far as unit composition for ImmortaLisk, right now we have one of each. So we're going to see what he does after that. And AngelOfSin has put out basically a wall of overseers, overlords, just keeping an eye on everything. He is building a roach nest, and he is spreading his creep out. I like to see that from a Zerg player. He's also putting up a spine crawler at that little nexus between his main and his natural, which is always a good sign.
Okay, and here goes Pip-Boy with the 3-gate expand here.
I like it. He's got a bunch of units out. It's a nice, safe expand. He's not in any danger of losing it. Even with a little early pressure from AngelOfSin, he's not going to be in too bad a shape with all of those zealots and so on and so forth.
Exactly. And it looks like he's probably just claiming the watchtower here and going to see if AngelOfSin takes the 3rd. This is going to be my guess of what he's pushing out here with. This could be a little bit dangerous, but probably not.
Well, it actually looks like he's going to go beyond the Xel'Naga watchtower. So you think he's just going to check for the 3rd, or if he's going to try to make a little bit put a little pressure on?
Looks like he's putting a little pressure here.
He's
coming in with the stalker.
He's leading with his stalker, though. That's probably not a good idea.
He's going to try and slide underneath these minerals here and try and get those force fields off, which can hold off for quite a bit depending on what... He is making roaches, though. I can't see Pip-Boy
that was
getting
bad
away.
Timing, just as the roaches came out. So that's
I can't see Pip-Boy getting away safely here. He's sacrificing the stalker to run away with the rest of the units.
He's not retreating fully, though. He's just kind of hanging out, which is...
And now he's kind of in trouble. Oh, nope. Okay.
They're both just kind of staring at each other, but he is outnumbered. He's going to take a lot of damage with those roaches.
Yeah, what was he doing? Was he macroing there? I think he was back at home, yeah.
Throwing down that Stargate here.
Yeah,
yep, trying to get some air.
He's almost completely walled off his ramp. Like, to get up his ramp, you'd have to go all the way around his nexus and back up the ramp, which is a good strategy against a Zerg player. So with the Stargate, do you think it's going to go Phoenix or Void Ray?
He's going double Stargate, which tends to lean towards he'll probably make one round of Void Rays maybe, or he'll just go straight Phoenix. But
yeah, it looks like he's building a Phoenix. Is a double Stargate really economical on 2 bases, though? It seems like a lot to support. I mean, he's got...
It is and it isn't. The hardest thing I see with 2 Stargate is you get a lot of Phoenix out, which is really good against Zerg.
Right.
Especially before, like, 12, 15 minutes in the game, you can really damage them quite a bit.
Yeah, AngelOfSin is taking his 3rd. Now, again, ImmortaLisk, he doesn't have the second gas in his natural field. He's got no probes going in there, which is going to hurt him on the gas production. A little bit of stalkers getting harassed by some Zerglings.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good micro there by Pip-Boy to save that stalker.
1 stalker. Yeah, and now the creep spread, you can see he's working his way. He's almost reached the middle of the map, with his creep tumors, which is a really good sign for a Zerg player. He's also connected his main, his natural, and soon his 3rd is also going to be on his little bit of a creep highway. So mostly out of AngelOfSin, we've seen a bunch of roaches. And of course he's building an infester pitch, so you think he's going to go roach infester?
Yeah, most likely. But he's going to have a bit of a problem trying to counter the air from Pip-Boy here. As he does see the Phoenix, though, so he knows that there's a Stargate down, but he doesn't know how many. And it looks like he's going to do a joint attack, maybe? Oh, no, he's just going to get those Void Rays in place for some heavy heavy damage behind his army.
He's got one Void Ray lagging behind, so he definitely wants to make sure that Void Ray catches up before he does his main engagement, because 2 Void Rays is quite formidable. Now, one thing that is missing, I know he didn't build a Robo-Base, so it would be nice to see a little detection there to take care of some of those creep tumors, but right now he's actually going to get surrounded.
Here's a nice engagement. Those force fields weren't too bad.
No, for some reason there are a lot of drones in the mix there, and I'm not sure what's up with that, just tanking the damage.
A lot of Zergs box their units a lot.
Oh, yeah?
So you see their overlords moving around, so they'll kind of grab any unit that's within their box instead of using hotkeys. Because Zerg is a little bit harder to get hotkeyed right away, because you have to hotkey all your units separately.
Right.
But here we see a counterattack of Zerglings coming in.
Yeah, it was nice destruction on the 3rd, and he actually... Ooh,
yeah, he's running all the way
right into the main, right past those three photon cannons, and right into the main econ line. So he's going to do some damage,
a lot
kill
of damage.
Some probes.
Yeah,
he's killing a lot of probes there. He's got like 7, 9.
And he definitely bought a lot of time for AngelOfSin to get his 3rd up and running now, since he just placed it back down. He might actually go ahead and take 4 right here, but he has complete vision of the map as well.
Yeah, always good. I noticed ImmortaLisk left a Void Ray there. That's going to be dangerous, because it's about to get bungled.
Did he? Oh, that's a mistake.
That's an expensive unit you just sort of leave out there hanging.
He did kill a Hydra, so it's not all that bad.
Right now he has 3 Void Rays against his opponent's 21 Roaches and 2 Infestors. Huh. I like it. AngelOfSin is dropping creep to deny ImmortaLisk the 3rd. And in terms of food, right now AngelOfSin is about 50 ahead of ImmortaLisk.
Yeah, it's looking good for the Zerg. He's getting his 3rd up.
Here's a sleep beacon though, so it looks like it's going to be a 2-base all-in here from Pip-Boy.
You think he's going to mothership?
I would almost put money on it. I can't see anything else. If he goes for carriers, he's just going to lose. I think they take too long to build.
Oh yeah, you can never build carriers unless you're playing some ridiculous 4v4 and you got a bunch of bases.
Yeah, you'll almost never see carriers in 1v1 unless you play White Raw.
Ooh, Pip-Boy's supply blocked here. Has a lot of probes queued up too. He just had 5 probes queued up on his main.
Actually, both supply block right now. Of course, one player at 142 and the other player at 93.
AngelOfSin isn't actually macroing that well. He's put most of his larvae into army, which is a little... It's this early in the game yet, it's a little bit much, I think. He's got a little bit of a big army here for having his 4 bases going up just now.
Right.
Yeah, he only has 52 drones.
Yeah, and
for killing that many workers earlier on. He's really a low harvester count.
Yeah, now we see a robotics facility coming out from ImmortaLisk, which is an interesting tech switch, but he really needs to grab another base immediately, or else he's going to get tossed.
Tossed.
Get it? You see what I did there? I said tossed. Anyway.
But if you look at the upgrades as well, though, he does have upgrades. Or maybe not. Yeah, he is getting his first +1 upgrade, whereas the Zerg only has 0. He's got nothing on either of them. Yeah,
it looks like he's putting a pylon down for his 3rd. I don't know. Do you think the mothership is going to be enough? Because right now we've got, 5 Infestors, 5 Roaches, Creep
no
Tubers,
Overseers.
5 coming out.
There's no Overseers on the field, though, really, for AngelOfSin. He's maybe got 1 somewhere.
Right.
But he's not. It's going to get sniped, and he's going to lose his whole army. He's not going to be able to kill it.
Yeah,
he's not going to be able to kill that mothership at all.
Still, at 4 bases to 2, I think our Zerg player's definitely got better resources and is able to refill his army a lot faster.
Look how many he's got. How many Infestors here?
He has
7 Infestors.
7 Infestors, 26 Roaches, 1 Overseer.
Even with the +1 of Protoss, I think this army could definitely take out the Protoss right now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you pushed in
Templar Archives, it looks like ImmortaLisk is just building everything.
Yeah, he's going to toilet. He's looking for the toilet this early in the game. Oh, he canceled the mothership.
Put some pressure here.
Did you guys see that? He accidentally canceled the mothership.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's a huge mistake. He's got nerves growing on him, I think, right now.
Yeah, he doesn't know what to do, so he's building everything, and that's I mean, it gives you great unit composition. The Protoss Death Ball is very effective because of all the various different units and their compositions. But he's wasting so much money building all of these buildings, and he's not building his army. Our Zerg player is almost maxed out, and ImmortaLisk has only hopped up 20 points in the last couple minutes. So that's going to hurt him. He's got great composition, but poor army size.
Yeah, that's a good description. I like that. His army size is extremely dwindling because of his bad timing on his third spend really late, and his lack of power units.
Oh yeah.
All he's got are these Void Rays here for damage dealing units. He's pretty much relying heavily on those sentries to basically keep him alive. But
yeah, and now he's going.
Sin pushes. I can't see anything stopping him right now.
Right, and now he's going Mothership, Blink, Templar Archive, Psystorm, and it's too much.
He's basically playing into that late game already, which is weird because he's only at 100 in supply.
Right.
Finally see a little aggression from Zerg though here, trying to take out that third but getting stopped.
Yep, those Zealots...
probably should have tried that a long time ago.
Yeah, those Zealots have the 1/1 upgrade, which definitely helps them get a couple more swipes in there.
Yeah.
But our Zerg player is just kind of poking around. And we can actually see that AngelOfSin is maxed out, finally. And he gets a nice run around there. He's going to be able to do some serious damage in the mineral line. But the Mothership comes out and closes everything, so maybe not as much damage. That was actually quite fortuitous for our...
Would he cancel the Mothership and start it back again?
Yeah, I think that was a big mistake that he did. I think that's going to cost him the game, actually.
Yeah,
that Mothership.
Right now he's fighting on two sides. There's Roaches on the third. Right now there's Photon Cannons doing damage. But it's not a lot. The blink is finished. He really needs to blink his Stalkers over there and do some damage.
But he's going to lose these Void Rays.
Clumping up. All these Stalkers are just chilling in the middle.
Exactly.
Or, I mean, all these Zealots are just chilling in the middle.
Exactly.
They can't get up there and do the damage.
He needs to blink his Stalkers out there and let his units breathe. Unfortunately not. I mean, he was able to repel it, but AngelOfSin has a 40 food advantage to him, and he's almost maxed out again.
He really doesn't have the gas to be attacking this army anytime soon. Even with this Mothership, he doesn't have the Stalker or the Archon count to kill this army.
No, he does not.
Especially with Broodlords coming in.
Yeah, got 4 Broodlords, 3 Corruptors going down, and I'm not sure, is that another Spire? I saw AngelOfSin built a Spire earlier. Did he build another one?
It's his backup Spire.
Yo, dog, I heard you like Spires. And now ImmortaLisk, he's hopped up to 166 food, but he's again supply blocked and he's not building anything. He's building
those sick double upgrades, Zerg Flyer attacks.
Yeah, in terms of upgrades.
Oh, maybe he's not. He's building the other Spire, my bad.
Yeah, right now ImmortaLisk is building 4 gateways. It looks like he's going to try a little bit of drop play and building another robo facility, but he's supply blocked. So he's not really focusing on what's important, i.e. getting some more pylons.
Looks like he's going to force an engagement here. It's all going to come down to this vortex and how lucky he can get.
Probably not very, based on what I've seen, but you never know. He needs pylons.
He really needs bad fungals from AngelOfSin on any engagement that they get from now on. Because he's got such a macro advantage over him. I don't know why he's not pushing with these Broodlords, though.
Yeah, he's taking his 5th. I mean, AngelOfSin really needs to be putting more pressure on there. You can see in the top left, the Roaches are coming back into that unprotected 3rd, and that's going to cause some serious economic damage as soon as those... Actually, he was able to get the probes out there, but let's see if he's able to do a little bit better with his army. There's nothing to decloak them, so right now those Roaches are firing at nothing.
We're going to see a Vortex, though. That's the question.
If he baits a Vortex out of him, that would be ridiculous.
I don't know. He's got Blink. He really needs to use it. He could just blink, surround those Roaches, and take them out, but he's not. All of his units are getting bottlenecked in between that top warp gate and...
He's going to snipe that Nexus, though. He's going to snipe the 3rd.
Oh, that's going to be
tough. That 3rd's going down.
Yep, it's done.
Oh, that's so heartbreaking.
He needs to pull the Roaches back, though, but he will lose them.
And he's really banking a lot of money right now, too. He might as well double expand at this point, or try to.
He's got to do something. I mean, he's got drop ships, warp prisms. He's got every unit he could build in 3,000 minerals. He just needs to, synergy. We need more synergy. I mean, he's even got 2 Void Rays parked just next to that 5th expansion from Angel of Sin. He could easily go in there and take that out with almost no problem, but he's just not doing that.
I think Angel of Sin is just gonna wait this game out. Oh, he even sees the War Prisms. That's rough.
Yep, there that goes.
This is just gonna be a long standoff.
I don't know, it looks like ImmortaLisk is moving out. It's funny, Angel of Sin didn't remax after that last engagement, which is interesting.
That might be a complete big mistake by Angel of Sin, I think. I think his army is extremely small compared to what he's up against now.
Right.
He really needs to land some really big fungals on those sentries.
And the mothership.
And keep those... What's going... Oh!
He vortexed his own units. What's up with that?
He neuroparasited it, and then Angel of Sin vortexed his own units. I don't know why he's going with the Broodlords over there. Okay. This is game. That was amazing move by Angel of Sin. He pretty much played Pip-Boy the whole way.
Wow. ImmortaLisk is like, I didn't know you could neuroparasite a mothership. Well, it looks like you can.
And GG.
So that's going to end our first game.
Wow.
That was a weird ending.
Yeah, that was...
I did not see that one coming.
Yeah, I didn't expect that at all. Good game, though.
It's like the most anticlimactic moment out of that whole game, I think, was just that ending. You're expecting this huge big battle, and then all of a sudden there's like, oh, Pip-Boy's army just gets decimated.
Decimated? I didn't realize decimated is a word. All right.
It is now.
It is now.
Okay, so we got decimated.